Hi guys, it's Martha here. So I thought I would just pop in quick and show you how I do my cloud backgrounds. I get asked quite frequently how I do them. And the one method I actually learned from someone on YouTube, and I cannot right now remember who it was, but if I do, I'll put it in the description box below. So the first one is when I use my distress inks, and this is the tumbled glass distress ink from Tim Holtz, and I just use it with one of the Tim Holtz distress ink pads. I don't even put it on the tool, the distress ink pad tool. I just use it like this. So how I do it is I just take a piece of paper and I rip it. So I've already ripped this one because it's one I've been using for a bit, and so I just rip it just up and down and like basically just kind of like this, just, you know, variations of up and down and over, and then I just lay it onto my paper that I'm using, and this is just normal. The paper that I'm blending onto is just normal Michael's white cardstock, and so then I just dab some of my ink on it, and I just go along this paper line and I try to stay where it is so that I get some white above and then the blue is below, so you have the sky and the clouds. And then I move it over a little bit and I dab again, and again just put the ink onto the paper, and then the next line again just move it over a little bit just to get that variation in the cloud cover, just like that. So it's super easy to do and just a really nice effect. And then my other method is I mostly use when I'm coloring with my Zig Clean Color pens, and they look like this, and I usually use the light blue, number 036 light blue. And I just use watercolor paper with it, and so really any kind of watercolor paper works for this because you're not even adding that much. So I just scribble on kind of here, there, and everywheres, just little dots, and then I take my Ranger water brush, my water pen, and it just has water in the cylinder here. And I just go over, and since the zigs are watercolors, they will blend with water. And you just blend as much or as little as you want, soften it up. And this kind of gives a more wispy look. Like sometimes when you look up in the clouds and they're just kind of wispy. And I just go over them until I get to where I want. And you get that really pretty kind of look just like that. Again, super simple. So this is the two looks. And I like both. Like I said, I use this method, the distress ink method, most of the time. And when I'm actually coloring with my clean color with my zigs, I use this one. And again, the color I use in distress ink is tumbled glass. And the color I use with the Zig Clean colors is light blue, number 036. So I hope you guys learned something new today, and have a fabulous day.